Parts are in. Hello, I'm Ramon, and welcome back to All Scale RC. Well, in my last video, ran into it looks to be a fence post and broke a lower front suspension arm. So, got the parts in. It took less than a week to get them. All the parts to fix anything on this car are on their website and can be ordered online through their shop, and they do get them to you quick. Like, I got these within a week. So I ended up getting extras because last time I broke something on a different car. I ordered what I thought I needed, and of course later on down the road you find out, you go to run it and something else is broken. So sometimes you can have cracks and all that you don't realize. So I got extra parts for this one, so that way I don't take the car out and realize I needed something else. Let's get on with let's change this front suspension arm and see how hard or easy it is to do. Okay, here's the part number, C77069, for a pair of lower front suspension arms. It's $36.40. That's really cheap. This is a 5th scale. I've seen suspension arms for 10 scales go for around that much, if not more. Great price. I mean, can't beat that. Okay, car is suspended on a yoga block. That's why it's not falling. Yep, we have to take off the bumper. Oh, sand. Not even the whole bumper. Oh, this is easy to work on. Just removing the sway bar, the screw for the sway bar link. Okay, so here's the broken arm. Here's the piece that snapped. Now these plastic retainers, they're wider at the bottom and narrower at the top, so you have to pay attention to that when you put them back in. Okay, so here's the new arm. We have to transfer over the pin. The droop screw has to be transferred over, and these anodized bushings. Okay, arm is ready to go in. Okay, that front upper suspension arm was really easy to change. This thing is actually very easy to work on. I only needed hex drivers. I needed a 4mm, a 3mm, and a 2.5. And 8mm socket to get the nut off the shock. Now, to get the hinge pins out, basically were 2 screws right here in the front bumper and 2 below. Once you pull those off, this swings up and there's a plate there. You pop that out, though. You just pull the plate out, and that plate has your hinge pin retainers, and that comes out. Now, pay attention to those hinge pin retainers. They're tapered on the bottom. They're tapered up top. They're wider at the bottom, so you want to make sure that the wide part stays at the bottom, and they're on the front and back side of the hinge pins. But once you pop those off, you pop the shocks off and the sway bar, you undo the sway bar link, it comes right out. It's very simple. Very simple to work on. I actually like working on this. And like I said, I got the parts within a week. Now, I want to show you one really cool thing about this car that I didn't realize till the other day. Not sure if you can do this. Well, you can't do this with all 5th scales. I'm not sure if you can do this with like a 5T, but I can change batteries in this car without ever taking the body off. So you can get your hands right on in there and swap out batteries without having to take off all the clips or anything. Look. That right there is a time saver and a half. That's one of my favorite features about this thing. I can go in there. I never have to take this body off for anything. So we went ahead and took the car out to the beach and brought it back in one piece this time. Of course it came back in one piece. I was the one driving. Really? If you're such a good driver, what happened here? Oh, that was already there. Yeah, figures you wouldn't have anything to say about that. So we got a small crack on the body from a a little jump that landed the wrong way. These cars are heavy, so and it was kind of cold outside, so that doesn't help either. I did try to do a speed run on it. I got it at 46 mile per hour once, and once at 44. I thought I had the 46 mile per hour on camera, but I don't. So there's a 44 on there. That's not bad. That's about as fast as my Outcast runs. Running on the beach is a lot harder than running on the street, so you're not going to get the same speeds you would hit on the street. The car did traction roll a couple times, but like I said, sand is not smooth. There are ruts. The car creates ruts, but other than that, it did well. So let's cut over to the beach footage. Not trying to do that. I haven't even blown it out yet, and there is not a lot of sand. And that sand was pretty wet. Okay, so there you have it. It did run well. Now I'm probably going to start modifying it. I was going to draw the Creighton tires on here, but clearance-wise, it's not going to do it. Then I tried the backflip tires, and they're not going to clear either. They actually rub a little bit on turns. I do have a quick clip of the backflip tire on the front and the stock tire in the rear. We can cut to that real fast so you can see the difference in ballooning. Okay, we have the stock tire in the rear and the backflip in the front. Because of the ballooning of the backflip, I'm a little worried since I only have this one body. Also, when you steer, it kind of rubs on the steering arm as well. The rim is too wide, so it looks like it needs a narrower tire. I did order some Lewis B paddle tires for this, which I saw in a video that they were ran on here before, so I'm hoping they clear well. Not sure when those are coming in. In the meantime, I plan on doing some aluminum upgrades to this, and I'm still toying with the idea of drawing some more power at this. I know with these tires I can't, so I have to see what happens when the paddle tires come in. So there'll be definitely more to come on this car. The upgrades and paddle tires and possibly more power. I have been working on my XX10 T-Rex. That is really hard to film because it is such a tedious build. It's like I don't want to watch myself build it. It's a fun build. Everything goes together well, but it is complicated and very tedious. Very hard to film. I mean, it's like you'll get 4 hours of footage and have to cut it down to like 10 minutes because it's just repetitive processes. Besides that, I still need to convert my primal gravedigger, which is sitting on the floor right next to the base of the camera stand. Right now, I just haven't had time. Just been a little bit busy. But make sure you subscribe, keep on coming back because I have a lot more content coming your way.